Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I wasn't planning on this video today. Sometimes you've just got to do a video on something that pops. And this has just popped on my screen and I'm like, you know what? Tons of people are going to be after this champion training tournament. So I figured what I'd do is just a bit of a support mechanism. How do you try and win this type of thing? And for some of you, it's impossible. But for some of you, you're like right in the mix. So what's happened then? Champion training tournaments popped, and Madame SERRIS is first prize. Literally the best arena champion in the game. First place. Champion training tournaments are probably the hardest type of tournaments for me. I just find them are ludicrously frustrating and long. But with Madame SERRIS in the mix, a lot of you are going to be absolutely gunning for this. So not only is she the best arena champion in the game, she's also just kind of cool pretty much anywhere in the game. Like if you're mid-game account, she will just go into probably every team you've got. If you're an end-game account, she's probably just arena, but maybe faction wars as well. But still, really, really cool champion. So let me just have I've not checked the global leaderboard. Is there anything? Brackus for the global. So I guess they're reigniting the Halloween stuff, which is cool. This is the Halloween champs from last year. Brackus is a cool champion as well, but nothing like Madame SERRIS. Before we get on to how do you try and win this champion, this is my plea. People that have got Madame SERRIS, give this one up. Give this one up. Let someone else have her. Whales out there, come with me. Go on whale strike. Go on whale watch. Snipe those whales down. You don't need her. Maybe if you've got two, you definitely don't need her. Come on, give her up. Let someone else have a go. So I will not be wailing hard for this champion. I've got Madame SERRIS coming out my ears. I'm fine for it. And I hope that other people do the same. Because actually, for someone who is early to mid, even into late game that doesn't have her, she's a game changer. I'm going to tell you why quickly, and then I'm going to tell you how I would go about trying to get her. So why is she such a game changer? In fact, I don't need to tell you, I can show you. She's a game changer because we go into an arena fight. I'm sure you've probably seen this before, but I'm going to show you it anyway. We go into an arena fight. We fight someone that's got a ton of buffs. If I can find a team with buffs, or that naturally don't have buffs, I'm pretty much looking for a Chris here. Of course, normally I find a million. Here's a Chris. Okay, so we're up against a Chris team. The Chris team is going to have shields out there. And what Madame SERRIS will do is basically just rip everything off. And at the same time, she drops defense and she drops attack. So tons of stuff going on in her kit. So you see they've got all of these shields and stuff here. I've got a weird team running right now, actually. Okay, so I get a turn. We're going to remove all of those shields, but at the same time, we're going to reduce the damage of every champion in the game apart from HP champions and make it easier to kill them. So reduce defense, reduce defense, reduce defense, reduce attack across the board. Basically, that reduces all of their damage and at the same time makes it way easier for me to just pummel in with my damage and win the fight. So she's crazy game changer. Crazy game changer. Anyway, let's get out of this and let's get on to how do I think you can try and win her. You know, what would I do if I was absolutely gunning for this champion right now? Let me show you. Now, in terms of the way you score points in this type of competition, you've got two ways to score points. So you level up champions is one way, and you rank up champions. Oh, and ascending. They're doing ascending as well. So you can level up, rank up, and ascend. Yeah. And obviously, the higher the rank up, higher the level up, the more points you get. So, for example, you can rank someone up. You can rank someone up to 6 stars, and you get 300 points dead, straight 300 points. You then get 8 points per level that you upgrade them. This is the important one. This is how I think you win this competition. And you also get points for ascending. If they're legendaries, they're more. If they're epics and rares, they're less. But still, ascending champions is a good way to get points, actually, especially if you've got epics. So you can see here, you get 10 points even for ascending someone just a 4-star, 3 and 4 star. That's a lot. You also actually get 3 to 4 points for rares. That's important as well. So this is the way I would take it. If you're well prepared, you might already have some food that you can rank up. Okay, so you might have a few 4 stars ready to go. Certainly my free to play has got actually a ton of points that I can get. I might even go for it on my free to play. But you might have some champions like this that are 5-star or 6-star ready to rank up. So if you're waiting for that, now's the time to do it. Basically, now's the time that you do that and you upgrade your champion. I've got a bunch of chickens, so it's easy for me. But maybe you've saved some food and you're ready to do it. Now's the time that you do it. So that gives you a good chunk amount of points, yeah? But this, I think, is where you win. I think you take anyone who's a level 1. Anyone who's a level 1 in your account right now, and you do one of two things. If you've stockpiled some brews, which you should have done, if you've stockpiled brews, then put one group of brews into your level 6-star. Your 6-star that you've just got to level 1, or if you've got them holding there at level 1. If you've got a bunch of 5 stars in the vault at level 1 that you're not going to use for a while, put one group of brews in, because it's the same amount of points from level 1 to 24 per level as it is from level 24 to 60 per level. But you get way less levels per brew once you get past the first time of 24. So I'm going to get 184 tournament points there for the first 6 brews. If I was to go again, I would get 64, way less. And if I was to go again, I would get 40. So you see that kind of curve massively kick in after you've done the first 25 odd levels. So either stack a bunch of brews in your level 1s and just do one stack of brews for your level 1s, or you spend your energy in campaign doing basically the same thing. So don't use your high level guys here. Just literally do a run with your epics that you're holding on to in the vault, and you do 2 or 3 runs, depending on how much energy you've got to use, in the area where you get the most experience that you can for your run. So I'm going to get 8,000 experience. I'm going to get a few levels here. Once I get these to about level 20, I'll skip these out and I'll replace them with the next group of epics. Take those out and then I'll go, right, who else is in my vault that I can start to put some levels on? Which legendary fodder terrible champs have I got sitting in my vault that I've just been sitting on because I don't want to level them yet? And you know what? Today's the day where they're going to get themselves their first 20 levels. This is how I would do it. So you actually end up putting a bunch of points onto your account for relatively cheap amount of resources, and put yourself in the running. That's what you want to do. Put yourself in the running. The other thing I would do, and probably now's the time to get your farming macros running as well, guys. So I did a video on this a couple of days ago. I'll ping it here now. Farming macros. You want to be farming this stuff overnight. You never want your energy to be topped up. It's always got to be running, and you always want to be leveling up your fodder style champs, but ideally not to max. So I'm going to take these to like level 20, and then I'm going to kick out to the next group because of what I said earlier, that diminishing returns, experience versus energy. So that's kind of probably the big kicker in terms of getting your rewards. And then obviously in ascending as well. So you get a reasonable amount of points for ascending rares. If there's some rares that you're going to be keeping, look how cheap it is to ascend a rare to stage 3. So I've spent, what? A few of these measly pots that basically you don't really use. I think maybe stage 3 is the max. On any epics that you're looking to keep, you know, again, look at your kind of resources. I guess, I don't know if this is worth it. I don't know if this is actually worth it versus the resource you're using up. I would much rather do the leveling thing. But if you're on the cusp of it and you've got a ton of pots saved and they're champions you're going to keep, then ascending them now is the time to do it, basically. But yeah, that's quite an expensive resource compared to, you know, using your brews or using your energy. So that's like the last resort, I'd say. But, you know, do your leveling up, but don't take them to max unless they're people you're actually going to upgrade to the next whole level. level up the ones that you've got maxed out at 50, 40, whatever, and then put some brews into their next stage. And keep swapping out your fodder in the campaign, and I think you give yourself a chance to win a Madame SERRIS. So guys, good luck if you're gunning for that. It's definitely a really, really good reward. One of the best rewards they've had in one of these type of events. Hope you get your Madame SERRIS. I'll catch you later.